Surrender. Surrender. But don't die. What the f... I still have a lot of health. Oh, I won. Yay, on purpose. Woo, I totally won.
What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh,
But really?
yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
Okay, so we want to get revenge and hunt down the people who attacked Hans Copan. Let's talk to Captain Bernard.
Can we go? Are you ready?
Yep.
I'm ready, Captain.
Ready when you are.
Good. Then follow me. Keep quiet and do exactly as you're told. I don't know what Sir Radzig sees in you, and I don't care. If you're to ride with my men, I expect you to listen.
There. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own horse. The dappled gray beside my stallion is yours. Make sure you take good care of it. Now, mount up and ride behind us.
So this one. Pebbles.
All right,
Inspectors.
men, saddle up. No dawdling. Last one there won't find me a happy man.
Yeah, so Pebbles, it says, he referred to Pebbles as a he, which is what I said in my video. I made a short video about it, saying that Pebbles was a he. Sorry. And people saying, no, Pebbles is a she, Pebbles is a she. Oh boy, we have Pebbles. Pussy.
Yeah.
I thought we finally have a horse.
You buffoon!
Let's catch up with Captain Bernard. But not take him over. I do find these games very, very peaceful, very relaxing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get to the captain.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to overtake the captain. We're just behind him. He is chasing us. I have been horseback riding in real life before. It's very, very,
Yeah.
very bouncy, let's say. When they're trotting along. When they're going full gallop, then they're smooth. If they're just walking along, it's like...
Yeah.
Okay. So we discovered Neuhof. Dead horse there. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay. See a natural fire there. I mean, smoke coming from a chimney is one thing, but seeing a fire means it was probably deliberate.
Yeah.
Okay. I like how it's presented. It's almost like a 1960s TV show at drama or something.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
What's gonna happen now?
Crucifix. What kind of beasts could do this?
Well,
Blood of the martyrs.
they killed all the horses too.
What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radzig, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband... When my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
Jeez Louise.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain
Put them
in
out of
their
memory.
eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men.
Yep.
Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
A pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir.
What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
Okay, scout the area is our objective.
God above, who could do such a terrible thing?
We talk to Captain Bernard. Question the survivors.
Ask.
I can come back later if you...
No. I saw you came with the soldiers, and the sooner you know everything, the sooner you'll catch those savages.
Okay, so tell me about the raid.
I'm sorry to trouble you, man, but could you tell me about the raid?
The noise woke us up. Me and Smill. We thought the horses were restless, or maybe some drunk had staggered here from the inn.
That happens. Go on.
My husband went out to see what was going on. Then I just heard loud voices and screaming. It's so stupid. It didn't even occur to me at first that something could have happened to Smill. I didn't find out until the morning.
Okay, what voices did you hear?
Do you recognize any of the voices you heard?
No, but they spoke Czech, cursing like demons, even at each other.
At each other? They quarrelled?
Yes. Something must have happened.
Where did
Where
the
did you
noise come
hear
from?
this noise?
Everywhere. It was chaos. I don't even know how many of them there were.
I mean at the very start. Do you remember where you heard the noise come from then?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Okay. Was there a big fellow in black amongst them?
Did you get a look at them? There's one man, huge and dressed all in black. Did you see him?
No, I didn't.
You saw anything during the raid?
Who should I question about the raid? Did anyone here see anything?
Ginger was sleeping in the stable. He might have seen something. Jakob, the old stable boy. He even fought with them.
From what I've heard, Mark was the first one to wake. It might be a good idea to talk to him. I don't know of anyone else.
And I'm going to assume that's every single NPC that's there.
God bless.
Because everyone else is dead. Alright. So, at least some of the horses are still alive. Yeah, let's talk to the stable boy.
Another useless soldier coming to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
Show me your arm.
What's wrong with your arm?
Oh dear. That looks painful.
That's all you gotta say about it. You useless prick.
Damn it. What happened here?
What in the world happened here?
The bastards attacked us. At night, a little before dawn.
And
How
how
were
did
you
come
winded?
by that wound?
I heard someone talking, so I went to look outside. Then I saw what they'd done to the horses. I shouted at those bastards. Caught one by the cloak and started beating him.
Without a weapon? With just your fists?
Yeah. But he cut me pretty good, the fucker. Lucky for me, the others started to come out then, so the raiders ran. All that's left is his cloak.
Interesting. Why did they do
You've
it?
got no idea why they did it.
Something must have gone wrong for them. They ran off without taking anything.
Cool. Was there a big fellow in black?
There's one man in particular. Huge. Dressed all in black. Voice loud enough to crack stone. Did you see him?
Who the fuck do you think half killed me?
So he really was here. The bastard.
Cool. Help
Can
me.
you help me?
Help you? And how have you helped me?
Well,
Take care now.
doodly doodly. Alright, so we inspect the horses.
They really did slaughter them. Why would anyone do that? How could anyone be so cruel?
Yeah, Martin's drinking from their blood. Ew.
They really did slaughter them. Why would anyone do that?
Okay, can't talk to him. Not going this way.
How could anyone be so cruel? Poor wretch. He must have crawled here. If it was the horses they were after, there'll be even more of them by the main stables.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow this blood trail. See if I can find anything. Yeah, this is all burnt down, unfortunately. Random chests. Let's just move on. Next. Talk to Mark.
Are you well?
Leave me alone. Go away.
I know it's difficult.
Look, I know that it's difficult.
But when I say talk, I don't expect to be ignored. No more. No more.
Well,
Leave me alone, all of you. care now.
I failed that one, didn't I?
How could anyone be so cruel? How could anyone be so cruel?
Okay, watch one. Talk to this lady. Nope. This guy, nope. The horse.
Such senseless brutality. They slaughtered horses as well as people, and yet it seems they didn't take anything.
Talk.
See what they did here? Kill them! Find those whoresons and kill them!
How could anyone be so cruel? Such senseless brutality. How could anyone be so cruel?
I got it. Talk to this person. Ginger.
What? Who's there? Easy. I just came to ask.
I don't know anything.
Are you hurt?
Are you hurt?
No, nothing. Not a scratch.
What happened here?
What really happened here?
I don't know. Someone attacked. I don't know who.
Interesting.
You
Where
didn't
did they
happen
come
to hear
from?
Where they came from?
No, I didn't see a thing.
I don't feel like he's in on it. That was Scratch. He doesn't know anything. Okay, let's check the map. Question the survivors. Okay.
1 hour later.
This basket, was it? Nope.
Aha! This wasn't done by animals. They must have gone into the woods this way.
Okay. So, can I tell him what I found?
I found a broken gate.
And what of it?
Whatever broke it wasn't a horse.
Fine. I'll ask around about it.
They run off this way. Send somebody with me.
Send somebody with me and we'll...
All my men are already searching for them. I've done all I can.
Well,
Can you teach me how to defend myself better in combat?
Certainly.
okay.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you.
It's fine.
Now, pay close attention. Take care.
Okay, so my defense leveled up.
God above, who could do such a terrible thing?
Okay, so I'm gonna proceed on, and I'm gonna just go north of the encampment. See if I can find the people myself. But I'm just very wary of the fact that I'm still trying to get the Merciful Trophy, which involves finishing the story and not killing anybody. Okay, let's go this way. Now, I'm not too worried because I do have really good gear for this point of the game. We're going to find humans. Let's go this way. Blood.
They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
Okay. Well, the area to the north of the farm. The game saved. Okay. So let me go back. All the clearing in the woods. Maybe I'm not supposed to go back. Can I zoom out a bit? Okay. So let's keep going. Let's see if there's anything here. Ah. I hear them.
No. I'm not going to this world. Go before someone finds us here. Don't worry about me.
You know I can't leave you here. If they find you...
I know. I wanted to do it myself. I don't even have the strength for that.
What kind of nonsense is that?
For Christ's sake, what other options do I have? I won't make it to camp and you know it. You want to leave me here to die in agony?
What's that?
It was nothing.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Fucker! Can I get him to surrender?
Are you gonna cry now?
After the stamina.
Ha!
The hell is... Oh, there's two of them, I think, attacking me now.
Damn! Giving up already? God!
I'm trying not to kill him. But that's why I'm not being more aggressive. Because I'm trying not to kill him. Ow. Will you give up already? Surrender.
Swine!
Surrender. Surrender. But don't die.
Here!
How dare you attack my dog?
Ha!
Dog, nothing. Damn it! You have to admit that's pretty funny. Okay, so it still says people killed, humans killed 0-0. So, loot. I'll take his money. Take his arrows. So does killing bandits just not count? Because if so, believe me, I'm going to go ham at them. Okay, so basically he was obviously defending someone who's injured. This guy, I guess.
I'm fucking dying here. Nobody can match me with iron in their hands, and some damn peasant kills me. Dagger covered in horse shit.
Okay, and he said, "Oh, okay, money, yoink. Drink of water, cheap wine, bloody hoof pick." Is that going to be evidence?
Someone in Neuhof must know more about him.
My guess is that bloody hoof belongs to this guy that's right here. Oh, he ran off, did he? I see how it is.
He was here just now. Damn it.
Yeah, he ran off. Oh, can we talk to him again? This hoof pick. Who's could it be?
Do you know whose hoof pick this is?
Ginger's. He was always bragging about it. Why do you ask?
I said that the whole time. It was so obvious.
I found it on one of the bandits in the woods.
But he... Because of him? Because of him they murdered us? Lord in heaven!
Wait, hold on. You think Ginger was responsible for the attack?
He ran off! Don't you see? He was acting so strange and then he ran off! Why the hell would he do that?
That does sound rather odd.
Yep. And you don't know where he's gone?
And you don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. Ask Jakob. God be with you.
Is that Jakob right there? Yep. The hoof pick.
Do you know anything about this hoof pick?
Yeah. It's Ginger's. He had it made in Rattay.
Any idea where he might be?
Where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing. He packed up and left.
What?
Of course he did.
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he had anything to do with the attack.
Alright.
Where could he have fled to?
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
Okie.
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know, charcoal burners.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rattay, you'll come across one of their camps. Only
what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Uzhitz.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them?
Exactly. Good luck.
Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Tell the captain.
Good health to you.
I think Ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
He behaves suspiciously.
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
And he vanished.
He acted suspiciously when I questioned him.
What do you mean?
Well, he was squirming and didn't really say anything.
He might just have been in shock.
He disappeared right after we found those bandits in the woods. And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him, I doubt they'll talk to my men. You should search for him, Henry. Go, before the trail turns cold. I'll send a report to Rattay.
Very well, sir.
There.
May the Lord watch over you.
The next day.
Okay, so I believe we are... What are we doing this time? Oh yeah, we're waiting for the charcoal burners. So we might have to wait a few hours. So let's wait until 8 AM. Because we're trying to find someone who ran away from a camp that was invaded. And what I'm trying to do as well is I'm trying to get the merciful achievement, which means I have to finish the entire story and kill absolutely nobody. I have to be very careful because I'm really overgeared right now, which means that I can kill people by mistake. Alright. I do love these games, so I find them very relaxing. Okay. So where are the charcoal burners? So they're up here. They should be awake by now, surely. Eat from pot. Might as well eat from pot, because, you know, I'm hungry. Okay, charcoal burner. Charcoal burner. We're trying to find the head of the camp. Okay, the spokesman.
God be with you.
I need your help in my search.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
Well, the boy is a witness to a murder.
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Uzhitz. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
Makes sense.
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late. But that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice.
So
how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad. For the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to
Makes
hurry.
sense.
You're not the first to be asking about him. And the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch. Although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No. But they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Interesting.
Alright, I'll go and ask somewhere else.
Good luck to you.
Alright, so I now need to head... Let's see. I need to head to these massively massive woods. Thankfully now we have a horse. So let's go back to the road. Let's see if we can summon our horse. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So in this game, Pebbles is a dude. There is always that debate. Is Pebbles a he or a she? What do you think? I mean, Captain Bernard referred to him as a he.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm not allowed to kill anyone, so the game's going to be a lot more tough. It's almost like playing GTA, and you're not allowed to kill anyone. It's like the game is designed for you to have combat with people. So it's definitely a challenge. But I'm enjoying the scenery, I'm enjoying the sights to just explore this realm. Okay, cool. There's I mean, that was a camp that was burnt, isn't it? I'm just so happy that I've got a horse. I could try and find the ancient maps. Okay. Okay, so this is where the murders took place. And the way that we know that we are being successful with the achievement is we can go to statistics. You've seen me check it many times, and it has to say here, people killed, enemies killed, humans killed, 0. It has to remain 0 if you want that trophy. After you finish the story, go ham. Do whatever you want. But the challenge is, can I finish the story without killing anyone?
Yeah.
I never bothered looking into it, but I wonder if there's any Easter eggs in this game. Like, because there's loads of Easter eggs in KCD2. But I don't know if there is in the first game. Row hunting spot. Okay, we're going into Sherwood Forest. I should find Robin Hood here soon. Okay. And people have been asking me as well, when I play games, I do go for the platinum trophy of every game I play. I do try and 100% it. And the reason I do that is, one, it's a nice challenge, and two, it means that when I walk away from the game, I will just never play it again. I won't need to. Because I will go away from the game confidently that I have done absolutely everything that the game had to offer. And that is denoted by the platinum trophy. Okay. Let's ask this person here. Let's see if he knows where Ginger went.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
I'm looking for Ginger.
Has anyone here seen Ginger?
That boy from the stud farm?
Yes, that's the one. Is he around?
No, he's not here. But he passed through not long ago on the way to Tomberg. You follow the stream to the west, and you'll find more charcoal burners there. Farewell.
Dookie. Okay, follow the stream to the west. Spokesman.
God be with you.
I'm looking for
Ginger.
Ginger from Neuhof. Do you know anything about him?
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, you'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
There. Are you hiding him? Who does he go to see?
So where does he usually go if not here?
You think we're the only charcoal burners in these woods?
Probably not. But this is a big forest, and I don't have time to look under every stone in it.
And you don't need to look under every stone. All you have to do is follow the river, and you might just run into another camp.
Okie dokie. Are you hiding him? If I find him here, then there'll be hell to pay. The boy's a witness to a murder. How about some coin?
I could give you something to loosen your lips. What do you say?
I enjoy a good chat, but not even Silver can open my mouth when I don't know anything.
I see.
At least he's honest about it.
But we can come to some kind of agreement, can't we?
Well, when you put it like that, it's clearly urgent business. I do know him. Not personally, but I've seen him around. He's friends with the charcoal burners down by Townburg. I know he hangs around with the twins there.
Downstream by Townburg? Somewhere by the castle?
If you follow the river to the west, you're bound to run into them. Oh, one more thing.
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about him, but they weren't as convincing as you. May the Lord watch over.
Interesting. Okay, so I need to head west towards Townburg. Okay, so it literally marks on the map exactly where to go. Yeah, let's go. I'll summon the horse when it's not so cluttered. Okay. Ah, here he is. Yeah, he always spawns behind you. Okay. Let's go over this. Well, let's keep going west.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like why I find this so peaceful. Like, I suffer from anxiety in real life, which makes traveling really difficult. But I feel like if I went everywhere on horseback, or if I had the freedom to just go anywhere I wanted, the anxiety wouldn't be as bad. I'd probably be more anxious about being robbed by bandits than about the traveling itself, if that makes sense. Okay, let's keep going. Alright. So I think that's where we want to go. Before we go into this base, I'm gonna save game here, just in case. You have no saver snaps. Ah, crap. They said a good way to do it, if you have no savior snaps, is just to save and exit. Like this. Okay. Alcoberta twin. Ah.
Good health to you.
Tell me where you're hiding, Ginger.
Where are you hiding, Ginger?
How did you... What the hell are you talking about?
Don't try that one on me. I know he's friends with a pair of twins from here. I'm here on the orders of Sir Hanush, and I need to talk to Ginger about the raid on the stud farm.
If Sir Hanush sent you, then you should deal with those two cutthroats who've been creeping around here asking about the poor boy. Once you take care of them, we won't have to hide him anymore.
Interesting. I've dealt with them.
I dealt with that pair. I happened to run into them and, well, it didn't end well for them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Uzhitz until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled though. You could easily miss it.
Good. Thanks for your help.
Good luck to you.
Alright. So I had to lie because I'm not going to kill anyone. Simple as that. And if those bandits come along and murder them, that's fine. That's it. We'll call it nature. Okay, let's... yeah. Yeah, I'm getting more and more excited to jump into KCD 2. And at this point, I do wonder if they'll ever make, or if they're already working on KCD 3 or not. Is this it? Is he in here? Ginger.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
Why did you run?
Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. As strong as my witness.
Where are your cronies?
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
Charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Uzhitz and he has a limp.
Interesting. Tell me about the limping one.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Uzhitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Why did you kill that bandit?
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Uzhitz, and he has a limp.
He limps, and he's from Uzhitz. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
Why are you hiding then?
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
I want to hear it.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away. But then...
Then the slaughtering started?
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Uzhitz came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
Okay, what about the others?
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Okay.
Do you know
What
what
do they
they
quarrel
argued
about?
about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do.
Okay,
That's
back. I know enough, I'll
I've
leave
heard
now.
everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
It's all over with them.
It's all over with them. You've nothing more to fear.
Really? God bless you. But there's just one thing.
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I can go and ask them. Let's go there, see what happens.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help, and God bless you.
It's all like, yeah, you're on your own. I'm not going to hold your hand for everything. Your game saved. Who's this fella? Okay. Anyway. So we can... Okay, town burgers over there. And I guess we need to go back to the farm. Go and tell Captain Bunner what happened. Okay, let's see if we can fast travel here. Okay, let's go. Where's Captain Bernard? Okay, so Radzig's there, but let's ignore him for now.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Don't let's skip the chain of command.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Uzhitz.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Uzhitz. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzig will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Good okay.
May the Lord watch over you.
Alright, so now we go to Sir Radzig.
God be with you, Henry. Congratulations on winning the tournament. I'm proud of you.
I have another lead on the
My lord,
bandits.
I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Okay, the whole story?
One of the Neuhof stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. The rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Uzhitz. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right. but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Neuhof to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
There.
Why choose Neuhof?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
The trail leads to Uzhitz.
The trail leads to Uzhitz. I found out one of the bandits is from there, a fellow they call Limpy Lubosh.
I see. What else?
That's all I've found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new.
Okay.
Good luck to you.
When did I hear that he was called Limpy Lubosh or whatever? Alright. So let's now go to Uzhitz. Okay, I guess we'll have to take our horse. My school was right next to a park, next to a river, and we did have a tree like this next to the river. It was really beautiful to see each day. You sort of take these things for granted when you're a kid. You sort of realise what the significance of them when you get older. Uzhitz. Find where the limping bandit lives. Okay. So, when I go to a new town in this sort of medieval setting, the first thing I'm going to do is dismount, make myself presentable, and then I'm going to go straight to the tavern, because usually the tavern innkeeper, plus whoever runs the tavern, usually is in the know about what's going on in the village. So I think that's the best way to approach it. I mean, that's what I would do if I was investigating this in real life. I've gone to a town I've never been before in this sort of timeline. The tavern seems the best place to go. Because basically everyone will go through the tavern to get food or drink or whatever. And therefore the innkeeper probably knows everything that's happening. Okay. So where is the tavern? Let's go this way. Fast travel point discovered. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, he was he robbed him, did he? Interesting. I'll leave you to that. Okay, so this seems lodgings. It seems like the place. Innkeeper. Okay, let's talk to the innkeeper.
My respects to you.
The fellow with the limp.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
What would you want with him? Well, it's no skin off my nose. The bastard has a cottage on the edge of the village by the road to Rattay.
Oh, that was quick. Anything happening around here?
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
Indeed there is. Just last night, Father Godwin was here, calling fire and brimstone down on old Gertrude, the herb woman. He's not one to make a fuss over some trifle either. And that's not all. Around here, you should hear about what Vashek the groom has been up to at the stables. When the head groom told the lads here, they fell off their seats laughing.
There. Okay.
Good luck to you.
I'll come back. Alright, so let's check the map. Oh, so we must have run right by the cottage. So let's go straight to the cottage for this yet another lead. I'm assuming that the Rattay tournament is very soon. I think it has been like 4 or 5 days already in game days. So the next Rattay tournament I'll be sure to enter as well. Okay. It must be here. Oh. What are these people doing here? Has there been a murder?
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Uzhitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Uzhitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Well, he got disemboweled, didn't he?
Sacre. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Fair. You'll find out more about Limpy Lubosh.
Who was
he?
Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
Why did he have a limp?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Okay.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Fair.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None.
I'm busy in the background and going crazy.
I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
Alright. When was the
When
body
did you
found?
find a body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Interesting. Alright. Let's see if I can find any evidence in here. If I can walk in a straight line. Because... Yeah. Shall I rob him? He doesn't need it. He's dead. Sorry, is that mean? Alright. Let's eat. See the stolen stuff. Okay. Nourishment's at 115%. I do have bread on me. That's not the best quality, so I might as well eat that. You're stuffed, okay. Is there anything on him?
Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything?
Say? Trade? Trade? Okay. Obviously, I don't think Henry can actually read. I'm already stuffed. Yeah. Let's close the door, so random villagers don't wander in. Let's clean ourselves. Alright, let's ask around.
Don't remind me. It was gruesome.
God have mercy. What exactly?
Talk to this person.
God be with you.
Can you tell me anything?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know anything about it, but ask all you want.
Okay.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Okay.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Makes sense.
Do you know what Lubosh
So talk to the
day
priest.
Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Interesting.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
Okay. So he's basically saying talk to the priest and go to the tavern.
Good luck to you.
Alright, that's what he's actually saying. Alright. While I'm in town, let me see if I can get... if there's an apothecary... find out more about him. Talk to the priest. Any more people to talk to?
God be with you. Do you need anything?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Enough.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Interesting.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time, and then yesterday he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. I never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
Interesting.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home. I didn't see him all day.
Okay.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
Cool.
That's all. Thank you.
So again, they're saying, talk to the priest. How about this person?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
Yeah. I mean, this is all grayed
That's
out.
all. Thank you.
So it means I've already got all these answers that I need. Let me ask the chicken. Okay, it's interesting. That's interesting. Next person. See if this person knows anything.
God be with you.
Nope.
Good luck to you.
Hey!
Is you?
May the Lord watch over you.
Say I for before he's trying to get my attention. I. Alright, let's go talk to the priest. But as I said, I want to see if I can find what's it called? An apothecary to heal myself.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
Tell me
I've come in
anything.
the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Spanish gives a job like that to a young fella like you. Well, what do I care? Ask.
I'll see if I can buy some savior snaps as well.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a strange one. Always drinking, bad-tempered. Lord knows how he made a living. Oh, maybe now I've got an idea or two.
Where?
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
I didn't see much of him lately. Not even in the tavern. Not till yesterday in church, as it happens.
I feel like they're all saying the same thing.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home at all. Wait, are you saying he... Jesus.
Okay.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
I really don't know. As far as I know, he had no kin. I never saw him with anyone.
Interesting.
That's all. Thank you.
God be with
Okay. Either way, we need to go speak to the priest. Okay, so let's check the map. Talk to the priest. Let's go to the church. There's a lot of question marks in this town, so let's see what we can find. So like I said, I want to see if I can find an apothecary to heal myself. I want to see if I can buy some savior snaps. I don't need weapons or armor or anything, I'm fine, because I steal everything from the... I steal everything as well from the talk.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
From the Rattay tournament. Okay, so he just sells food. Let's see. Okay, so let's get some. Let's buy some honey. Might as well. And haggle. Because
Let's talk about the price.
We're tight.
All right, so.
Okay, so let me offer 1.4.
Satisfied?
Maybe we'll sell on 1.5.
Well, now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
Okay, I think I need more charisma, basically.
Well, that's a decent price.
Alright. So we bought some honey, just for the sake of it. What else is in this town? Sorry. It's another food trader. Ooh, selling like pretzels.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Okay, let's talk about trade. So I don't need the axe. Bandage. Right, drinking water. Okay, so he sells arrows, armor, food, and other stuff. Achilles and his diet too. Okay. Spade. I think I've got a spade. What I want to see... Yeah, Savior Snaps. That's what I wanted to get. It's okay. Haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye?
So that guy standing like by the door. 200 at... That much, really?
See now? I knew we'd come to an agreement.
That's kind of a lot of money. Okay. So it costs like, what, 100 plus groschen to save each time? Jeez Louise. Okay, here's the church. At least we got 2 Savior Snaps. I always keep myself clean and tidy. Let's head to the church. See if anyone's in here. Anything around here? Doesn't seem to be. I guess this is where they do the summons from. Your private area? Okay, I'm leaving. Oh, sorry. I wanted to close the door, not close myself in. There we go. I'm always trying to be polite. Alright. Is this the priest? With a sword? Father Goodwin. Can I ask a few questions about him?
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Okay.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Makes sense.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
Fair. You can't hurt him now.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believe
you fail
the
regardless.
sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted,
and I wasn't going to threaten a
consequences
priest.
Would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians? Worse than the murderer escaping punishment?
No one escapes punishment.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening. In the tavern. Over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right.
Sense.
Thank you, Father.
May the Lord watch over you.
Meet him in the tavern in the evening. Alright, so before we wait till the evening, again, let's see if I can find an apothecary. Because I really need to heal. Grocer. Let's check the map. Okay, let me go the other way through town. Okay, so that random traitor there. Scribe. Maybe the scribe knows something. And maybe you can teach us a thing or two. Read. Can he read? Oh, it's fine. Oh, there's a scribe. I was gonna say, let's see if the scribe can teach us anything. Talk.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Can you tell me anything about Lubosh?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for
Random
a while.
person appeared behind me.
No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
Alright.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
Interesting.
That's all. Thank you.
And if you can teach me how to read...
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
Sure.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Okay. 50 groschen.
Here are your groschen.
I just hope I don't skip the
Then we
tournament.
may as well start. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart.
Interesting. Please don't miss the tournament.
Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit.
Okay.
There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Okay, so I read the book. Okay, so now we can actually read it. Before it was like gobbledygook. Interesting. So it's interesting how they do that in this game.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
Oh, I didn't actually read it. There's something about some fella and a goose. I need to read it again.
Maybe I'd better read it again.
No need to rush. It's always hard at first.
Yeah, I didn't actually read it. I'm sorry. You called me out. Okay, let's sit. Let's sit and actually read the book. Okay, read. So, one day a countryman going to the nest of his goose found there an egg all yellow and glittering. When he took it up, it was as heavy as lead, and he was going to throw it away because he thought a trick had been played upon him. But he took it I don't know what that word is, on second thoughts, and soon found to his delight that it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning the same thing occurred, and he soon became rich by selling his eggs. As he grew rich, he grew greedy, and thinking to get at once all the gold the goose could give, he opened it only to find nothing. He killed it only to find nothing. Okay. Alright. I actually read it this time. Okay. I read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
So there was something about some fellow and a goose. That being greedy doesn't pay.
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take
Read the Latin text.
Yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Fair. So this is the one about in Latin. Okay. Read. So okay. So we learned so much.
Hey.
What up? I read the page.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
I've got no clue. I haven't got a clue.
Nullus est liber tam malus ut Non lique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent.
That was a good guess.
There's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Fair enough. So, my reading has reached a new level. Nice. Anyway, so now I need to wait till the evening. I don't think there's an apothecary in the town. But let's talk to this guy.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
A place to sleep.
Have you got a bed for the night?
Certainly. For how long?
One night will do.
Just the one night?
No problem, but you pay in advance.
I need to... Okay, so what I'm trying to do
Here you are.
is I want to hang out with the priest,
All like it here. Like
but
sailing
then,
on a cloud it is.
before things get a bit too wild, because this priest is a weirdo,
Where do I go to sleep?
walk away,
You'll have no trouble.
go to Rattay,
Right inside
rob
the
all the
prison.
tournament participants, sell them all to the Teresa's uncle, maybe try and go on a date with Teresa again tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon do the Rattay tournament. Yeah, the Rattay tourney started. Okay. There'll be a tournament tomorrow in Rattay. You can enroll by seeing the Herald. Okay. In the morning. Okay, so I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna sleep and wait for the priest. Okay, so let's see if the priest is now in the tavern. I'm still stuffed and I'm still injured. There's the priest right there. So we'll sit. Okay, let's talk to him.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything, but maybe we can work something out. But first, I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
From Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kids?
They're dead.
They're dead.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning.
Poor Henry.
They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but
He can't even keep his head up.
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did send him.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Uzhitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened in Neuhof? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
This time they weren't exaggerating.
Rumors aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home.
I noticed you're handy with a sword.
I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Let's get straight to the point.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
You're making excuses? Then I've reached a dead
I
end.
understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubos told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
Fair.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Uzhitz
ChatGPT.
is a frog. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. The tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he
Teresa
always
was all
has
about
a
it.
full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison. And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs. While Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well,
Fair enough.
This Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
You want to preach against debauchery?
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope for debauchery?
Yeah, it's very hypocritical. What do you think of
What
Hus?
do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Okay, so the teaching of Master Hus.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
Cool. And I learned how to read, so that's a good sign. What are the folks saying about it?
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say.
Yeah, but. Bugger! What's up? Shit yourself?
What the I still have a lot of health. Oh, I won. Yay, on purpose. Woo, I totally won.
Lords and ladies, good men and good
That was on purpose. That was skill.
You have just witnessed the final duel in today's Rattay tourney.
He must have bled to death or something. I didn't even touch him. I won.
All glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir
I meant to do that.
Will be given to him by our gracious Sir Hanush.
I totally meant to do that. I'm just that good. Go for your prize. There's Sir Hanush. This is what skill looks like.
Here, Henry, your prize.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you so much.
You've earned it. Good luck to you.
And let's talk to the uncle. Let's get our money. Let's bet on the next tournament, and then we can talk to Teresa. So I want my winnings.
My winnings.
All right, here's your winnings. Damn it. There'll be another tourney in a week or so. Are you going to give me a chance to win my groschen back?
Sure.
Thanks.
I want to bet on the tourney.
About betting on the tourney, I'd be interested. What kind of wager are we talking about?
I'm glad to hear it.
Okay, so I'm going to bet in the maximum as always.
A nice little wager. Well, break a leg. Literally, I hope.
Alright. So in a week we'll enroll in the tournament. Let's go clean ourselves before we speak to Teresa. Let's talk to her. Hey Teresa. Hi.
Hail, Henry. I hear you've become a daring tourney fighter. You're full of surprises.
I came for
I'd
Mutt.
like to take Mutt travelling with me again.
I see he came back on his own. Did you do something to him?
No.
I sent him.
You haven't been taking care of him.
I have. It just got very dangerous, and I didn't want anything to happen to him. So I sent him back here, where he'd be safe.
Ah. That was kind of you. Sorry.
Now I can take him again. Come here, Mutt.
Alright. And then let's go on a
glad to
date.
see you.
Yeah, the uncle's like
Don't you want to do something
literally
together again?
physically cock
That
blocking.
sounds wonderful. Everyone says the Broken Wheel Tavern is the fun place to be in the evening. I want you to take me there.
Have you ever been to
Cool.
a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the glade when he was taking the flour into town, but he never wanted to take me inside. What do you think, Hal? Shall we go?
Sure.
Well, I don't see why not. But you'll have to try some ale while you're there.
I will. I promise.
Let's be going then.
As always, she's out of your league. Let's clean ourselves. We're already cleaner than we need to be. Okay. So we'll wait for her to get ready. 7 hours later.
Sometime. If I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Skalitz that time.
Don't talk about those oat cakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
And that's where you go to woo wenches, is it?
Yeah, naturally.
The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
You lout.
No need to take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right. I'm only joking. I don't go picking up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
Yeah, I prefer going after the impossible, out of my league.
Come on, then.
I'm going to make it easy for myself type of women.
So, here we are. Shall we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Me? I've got money.
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Have a pot of gruel, please.
Is it all right?
It's excellent.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
Do you want to dance, does she?
What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh.
But really?
Yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
No, I've never...
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
All right. Oh, it's...
All right.
It's fine.
So apparently Teresa doesn't make much of a presence in the second game.
Not so bad.
People are very upset about it. Maybe she'll be in a future DLC or something.
You wore me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
Oh.
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow in calf. That's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her.
Come on, Henry. Be a man.
You'll pay for that, boy.
You know who you're messing with? I'm Henry of Skalitz.
Ow.
Okay, we're done.
My hero. Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella. I'm fine.
Ow!
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after
I'm
you
used.
finished with him.
I'm used to people trying to kill me. It seems to be the life I'm living.
Baby.
Love, 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 love.
So, you'll probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
Ayo!
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
Okie It's like, well, let her go home by herself.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
You should go in before Peshek starts fretting.
Aww. Henry's like, what did she just do? I don't understand. Cool. So we took Teresa to the tavern. Alrighty. Alright. Let's, couple of days I can ask her out again. Alright. Let's wash ourselves. Wash the saliva off our face. Alright. I think that'll be good. So I'm going to save and exit. and we'll carry on in the next episode.